Comprising of 50 states, the USA is really one of the countries worth visiting. With many great landmarks and tourist spots, this country has almost 80 million visitors per year. That is the statistics before the pandemic happened. There's tons of sightseeing to do in the US, but some spots have become tourist traps. There are still some travel restrictions, but here are some of the places you should avoid if you're thinking of traveling in the US in the future. Here are the 5 worst tourist traps in the US. By the way, make sure to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all our engaging videos. And use that trigger finger by smashing that like button. Now, let's get into it. First, we have Ave Maria Grotto in Alabama. This is one of those attractions where it's difficult to take a bad picture. Visitors follow a winding trail down to the quarry floor, and then a less forgiving path up and out to the gift shop. The elderly and the overweight don't realize that they're in for a real workout on a hot Alabama afternoon. This miniature city was built out of cement and trash by Brother Joseph, formerly Michael Zodel, a hunchbacked Benedictine monk. The little village is often referred to as Little Jerusalem and features 125 tiny religious statues, grottos, and holy locations. It's essentially a wacky 4-acre holy shrine. You might be better off going to Legoland. Next is the North Pole in Alaska. Did you really come this far to one of the most beautiful, untouched, wild, and untamed states to see a fake little Christmas village? You might be expecting to see and enjoy a happy Christmas vibe, but it's more of a deception. The North Pole is freezing in the winter and actually really hot in the summer and swarming with mosquitoes. You might want to rethink if you want to visit this freezing place. Third on the list is the Four Corners. Of course, it sounds cool to technically be in New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah all at the same time, but you'll find yourself in the middle of nowhere, far away from anywhere you've ever wanted to be, in a sweltering desert, and all you'll have to show for it is a cheesy photo. Even better, it's really just a brass CD-like disc that's allegedly 1,800 feet from the actual intersection of those 4 states. Down to 4th is Captain James T. Kirks' future birthplace in Iowa. Trekkies the world over make the trek to this tiny town in Iowa, to a private yard behind a small house, to look at a gravestone-like plaque commemorating the future birthplace of Captain James T. Kirk, March 22, 2228. Now, obviously that's not true since Star Trek is fiction, but to add insult to injury, it was really just the doing of an intrepid Trekkie mayor who, upon reading Making of Star Trek, saw that Kirk would be born in an unnamed small town in Iowa. He figured, why not Riverside, and plopped the plaque in the middle of town, declared it Kirk's future birthplace, and the rest, as they say, is history. Or the future. And to close the list, let's have the Big Texan restaurant in Amarillo, Texas. The Big Texan restaurant is crawling with so much Texas decor, you may go into sensory overload. With dead animals all over the walls, a souvenir shop with every kind of tacky Wild West memorabilia you can think of, and, of course, a Texas-sized 72-ounce steak-eating challenge, this place is one big Texas cliché. The food is also extremely mediocre, and many customers have complained on Yelp that the steak is tough and dry. For a real, authentic Texas experience, head to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, where you can shop for genuine Texas souvenirs, watch bull riding, and chow down on delicious fair food. What do you think about these 5 worst tourist traps in the US? Let us know in the comments section below. And hey, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we continue giving you the best content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.